Okay, I want to do another song that I wrote recently, and it sort of came out of last fall when we were having all those disasters and everything, the ice storms and hurricanes, and it just made me think about how, you know, people in this area never really felt vulnerable to that type of stuff, and all of a sudden it's sort of hitting us. And then a little bit beyond that, I guess to take it one step further, is kind of a generational thing, and that our boomer generation is that, you know, maybe we're feeling a little vulnerable too. When my dad was my age, he was retired and didn't have to work for the rest of his life, and that's not what I'm looking at, and that's what I think a lot of people are feeling. You know, we don't have the pensions and all that waiting for us, so anyway, I'm going to whine and moan about that. I stood in the eye of a hurricane and crossed the mountains in the driving rain. But as soon as my feet hit the ground, well, I only want to be safe and sound at home. No matter how my road twists and bends, there's only one place the journey ends. Home, it's a state of mind, it's a place and time, it's the ties that bind each and every one of us together. I took care of my mother, buried my papa too. They raised us up to know that's what you're supposed to do. They grew all their kids in this happy place where we were never out of sight of a friendly face. We wondered what the future would find, but we didn't know what we'd have to leave behind. And if ever the skies came crashing down, when the waters rose up and washed away the town, well, it didn't hurt me. I was watching all those places on my TV. I was safe with my family, and with all that pain and misery around, well, it never found our piece of ground. But these days I'm looking through a different lens. That safety net, yeah, has begun to rend. A man's gotta work all his life just to keep his kids and wife at home. Lucky we got those ties that bind. A friend in need knows he's welcome in my home. And then that night when the rain began to freeze and the Arctic winds came in and blew all down the trees, well, I'm sitting in the dark and it's 32 degrees, but it's the center of my universe for me. Home, it's a state of mind, it's a place and time, it's the ties that bind each and every one of us together. Turn out the light, lock the door, douse the heart, sweep the floor. We're gonna need to be ready